Just got a call, and my aftermarket 2-inch cow hood is supposed to be arriving right now. So this truck is gonna get the headlights and it's gonna get the hood on this video. It's gonna look amazing. Dude, we're just missing the bumper and the fenders, and this truck is gonna look so freaking
There he goes, delivery secured. I actually threw it on my mom's property because it was just a lot easier. We got the razor blade. Let's open it. Let's see what my new hood is going to look like. Dude, I'm excited. So now, let's quickly open it. I should have probably checked it before we left, but I took the gamble. Now let's see if it pays off. Opened it backwards, but it is a hood. Now let's flip it over and let's hope there's no damage. Unfortunately, my luck was not on my side. I should have checked. Now I'm responsible for the hood. I'm not really bummed. I should have checked. It's my fault. But this thing has some damage right here on the actual cow. But I'm pretty sure a little body work should fix that. Regardless, this hood does need to be painted, and they just need to add a little bit of Bondo on the cow. But yeah, it's upsetting, but it is what it is. Regardless, this thing should look incredible on the truck. So now let's bring the truck over here. Oh boys, the hood is on now. Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Watches, it is very early in the morning, and I'm actually here at my friend's garage, and we're gonna hopefully fix the Chevy Lean on my Silverado. Now, a lot of you probably don't know what Chevy Lean is, so let me kind of just show you. First off, I just want to say this thing looks absolutely beautiful. Now, let's go to the rear driver wheel. I want you to look at this. You will notice that this wheel is currently tucking, right? Now let's go to the passenger rear wheel. You guys will notice this one's actually an inch higher. So this side is an inch higher, that side is tucking. And if you go behind the truck, you will kind of notice that it's kind of sagging to the driver's side, while the passenger side is actually a little bit higher, which is very weird. That is something called the Chevy Lean, and I absolutely hate it because I can't run my 22s because I rub right through them. Chevy did this really weird thing where they put the gas tank on the driver's side rear, so it causes this side to be slanted to a side compared to the other side, and I hate it. I can't run my 22s because I rub through them. So we're gonna be fixing that today. We're actually here at my friend's garage, and the way we're gonna fix it is we're gonna run these Beltec Performance shocks, which are going to stiffen up the vehicle so when it hit bumps, it's hopefully not gonna rub. On top of that, we're gonna be running some lifted shackles that are going to lift the driver's side by an inch, which is going to even out the stance on the truck. So it's not gonna be slanted. This is gonna be lifted about an inch, which that one's about an inch higher, and it's gonna look overall better. Is it gonna work? Probably not, but I'm hoping this fixes my issue. If this does not fix my issue, then we're gonna look at maybe replacing the leaf springs, but you could definitely see the Chevy Lean on this truck, and it's horrible. All right, let's drive it inside the shop, and let's fix this freaking Lean, hopefully. And she's going up in the air. Dude, look at the burnout tires. Holy cow. Look at that. Now that we have the truck up in the air, I can kind of show you what the Chevy Lean is and what causes it. So if you notice on the passenger side, we have nothing but the exhaust system. If we go to the driver's side, we have a whole fuel tank. And this is a massive, massive fuel tank. I have no idea why Chevy decided, you know what, let's throw the gas tank on the driver's side. But they did, and this causes one side to sag tremendously compared to the passenger side. So now we're gonna fix it. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove these shocks that are a little bit weaker, and we're gonna replace them with some Beltecs, and hopefully that is going to stiffen up the truck. And then after that, we're gonna put a lift shackle on one side, and it's gonna lift the driver's side about an inch, and hopefully that fixes my problem. So let's get started. Now it's time to remove the IHC shock. This thing is, there we go. So this thing is now loose. Let's remove it, and then we'll replace it with the Beltec. You can clearly see the difference between the Beltec Performance and the IHC ones. The Beltec is way wider, way stiffer. Well, I don't know about stiffer yet, but it looks way stronger, way beefier. Now let's throw it on the truck, and hopefully this stops me from rubbing so badly. Now we have the Beltec shocks officially in, so these are a little bit stiffer than the ones I was currently running. The only other thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna remove the OEM shackle, and we're gonna throw this Amazon special one, which is going to hopefully lift the truck up about an inch or so. So these are Amazon, eBay shackles,
and they should give me about an inch of lift, which should be enough to run the 22s and not scrape, because currently this thing's scraping really bad. I even cut the inside of the wheel well. So yeah, now we're gonna remove this one, replace it, and hopefully we're done with the Chevy Lean, and this thing is running absolutely beautiful. And as you can clearly see, we have the OEM shackle over here, and we have the eBay special over here. We have about an inch of difference here. This one is smaller, this one is bigger. Technically speaking, running this one is going to give me about an inch of lift. Is that gonna work? We don't know. I'm gonna toss it in right now, and we're gonna see if this finally fixes my Chevy Lean. So let's cross our fingers and let's hope it works. Well, so far we have the Beltex shocks fully installed, and as you can see, we threw a lift shackle on the driver's side, but we kept the OEM shackle on the passenger side. Essentially, that should mean that the driver's side rear is going to be about a 1 inch difference. It's going to be about 1 inch higher. Is it going to work? I do not know. We're about to put this thing back on the ground, and hopefully this works, because I'm tired of rubbing. I want to run my 22s, but it keeps rubbing on the driver's side. So now we're going to drop it on the floor, and we're going to see if it works. Dude, I think we're good. Oh man, I don't know if you guys saw the earlier video. One side, the driver's side, was definitely slanted. That looks 100% straight to me. I don't know, but I'm pretty straight, so I think I know straight when I see it. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. This looks awesome. I'm currently driving the truck, and this thing feels amazing. Like, the Beltex, holy cow, they made a difference. It's not as bouncy anymore. The front and the rear are super, super stiff. Well, Taguaches, I'm back home. I'm beat up. I'm covered in sand. I have cuts. I want to call my mom and tell her that I'm in pain. But we're gonna see if the sacrifices from the morning were well worth it, because now we finally got rid of the Chevy Lean. My truck is flat, and I'm gonna be throwing my 22s on it and seeing if it was worth it, because right now it looks crusty and dusty, and it just doesn't look good. But so far, I'm very stoked, because now, as you can see, the back end is super, super flat. And if we go to the driver's side, which was tucking before I installed a lift shackle and the Beltex shocks, now has a 2-finger gap, which I think it's not gonna rub anymore. And if we go to the passenger side, which was already perfect, this also has a 2-finger gap. This thing is absolutely flushed in the rear, and we did get rid of the Chevy Lean. So now let's throw the Cosmos on, and let's hope that we don't rub. I swear, these things rub. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, because yeah, I lifted the thing. I don't know. So let's toss it on, and let's hope this thing doesn't rub. I don't want to jinx myself. I really don't. I'm hoping this is a problem, because I love these 22s. They look sick, but like I said again, I have a really bad rub on the rear, and I'm just gonna drive it around, and if I hear it, it was a fail. If I don't hear it, it was success. Right now I'm looking at it, and it looks good. It looks really good. It's not rubbing at all. I know it was rubbing over here, so let's come over here and let's see if we can hear it rub. Dude, I think that was the problem. You can, I wonder if you guys can see it. You can see the rear wheel right there. Dude, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. We fixed it. We fixed the problem. I can actually drive this thing around. That was a big bump and nothing. Yes, yes. Holy cow, we did it. Dude, yes. Now I'm so proud of this truck. Now it has matching wheels. It's not rubbing anymore. Dude, yes, that was another big bump. Oh, here comes a big one. All right, let's, moment of truth. I slow down for this one. Nothing, nothing. Yes, 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 yes. We got it, boys. We fixed it. Heck yes! No more rubbing, dude. Holy cow, I'm so excited. Holy cow. Still 2-finger gap and never slammed down. The Beltex shocks and that lift shackle really did it. Holy cow. Look at the rear end, super flat. We come to this side. 2-finger gap. We did it. We freaking did it. This thing is a freaking monster now. Yo, that is beautiful. Heck freaking yes. Dude, this truck, from the farm truck it was to this, absolutely beautiful. And you guys probably want to hear the cam. Oh boys, overall today was an amazing day. I fixed a Chevy Lean off this truck, so if you have a Chevy Lean and it's very severe like mine, this will definitely work. I don't claim to be a professional, and I mean, if you want to do this, do this. If not, do not try it. But for me, the lift shackle on the driver's side and the shocks definitely help the ride of the truck. The truck drives way better. It honestly feels so amazing. The shackle lifted it enough so where it doesn't rub, and this was actually recommended to me from the people that actually make the notch kits. So the owner at Reckless, which made the notch kit for my truck, hit me up and told me to put a lift shackle, a 1-inch lift shackle on the driver's side, and that it would level out the truck and it would have no rubbing issues. And he was right, and it did. So yeah, man, I'm super stoked. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Dude, this thing, I'm absolutely shocked, and like, dude, I'm so excited. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.